Yo, sound shot!
Oh, baby. Oh, darling. Oh, baby. Hey. I love you most, and we share a place of special good times together. It seems like our love can get much better. No, 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 no.
It's another episode of Soundchat TV. And oftentimes when we speak about the sound system culture from those days until now, we often zoom in on the artists, such as the DJs who made their contribution to the growth of the sound system culture. But today I have an opportunity to speak to an artist who is a singer, who's relevant today and was relevant back in the traditional sound system culture. Welcome to the studios of Soundchat TV, Wayne Wonder.
Yes, thanks for having me, man. Pleasure, you know,
Now,
always.
I'm really looking forward to this chat with you, and the reason why is because you are one of the artists that has managed to. You were there in the beginning,
Right.
but you still are present now.
True,
So
true.
you pretty much your career has documented that change throughout sound system culture. Did you start on sound systems? Let me ask you that, or did you start in the studios first? How did
definitely.
Wayne Wonder start?
Definitely, I started out on the sound system. The first sound that I actually sang on was a sound called Youth High Power. And I was introduced to that sound owner by Singing Melody, because Singing Melody was on that sound. So I actually started singing on Youth High Power, then I sang on Metro Media. In my era of Eastern Kingston, I sang on sounds like Qualitex, Freak, you know. So definitely, that's where I start exercise my vocals and the sound system.
So did the sound come before the recording?
Yes, sound definitely came before recordings.
How long did it take you to record after being, featured on such sound systems?
I would say maybe like 2-3 years, because
Wow.
check this out. Singing Melody introduced me to King Tubby's. That's where I record my first record. So, Singing Melody play a big part, you know what I mean?
So, singing on the sound systems for 3 years before you get to King Tubby's.
Yeah.
How old were you at the time?
I've been doing this since I was 14,
14.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
in your days then, the artist started very young.
Yeah,
Grooming
yeah.
became very young.
Exactly.
Who were some of the other, whether DJ or artists, that were trying to be noticed at your time when you started out?
Well, there were so many artists at the time. I know, when I started going around, say, Metro Media, there was Liquor Kirk, I ran into Beanie Man a lot of times too. I ran into Yummy Bowl as a young, that Yummy Bowl, Liquor Vice there.
See.
You know what I mean? But, I vividly, remember those artists.
How was it though? And I want to focus on the first 3 years before you get into the King Tubby
Right.
How was it? How valuable was that 3 years to you, moving from sound system to sound system? When were you able to get the mic? Did you have to wait till the start of the sound system finished performing? How would it?
Okay, the process is like this. You once you get in, you're around the sound, you actually waited your chance, because you have the big stars on the sounds, you know what I mean? Whereas if it's a sound you're not a resident artist, you have to wait a long time.
And resident artist means the artists that are
we
synonymous
are
to that song.
Exactly. So Metro Media actually gave me that opportunity. Dr. C went to Japan for 4 or 5 months, maybe less, maybe a little less. So that's when Wayne Wonder got his slot
You was able to
as
slide
Metro
in.
Media singer. So you start to the posters them with Wayne Wonder, Metro Media singer, Peter Metro, Tonto Metro, Daddy Life, Danny Dread. And you start to see that regular all over the place.
How different is it, Wayne, from being a resident artist to just being a visiting artist? What's the big difference?
Different treatment, man. Different treatment. You go down and get a mic too. You know what I mean? But once if you're established and you come around the sound, open, Because my first experience around Metro Media, when I lie, Sky Juice, I'm a brethren, and then push me things them after me and it becomes
Friend.
pal, you know?
Yes, yeah.
But trust me, man, if
What's
it wasn't for little Tanta Metro swing the mic on me the first time, I was so nervous, man, because I was there behind everybody the whole night, you know? And there was this, it was, Levi Gibbons, we see the end of time, that this magic moment, that rhythm. I tell you, boom, I have enough Dunkirk following at the place, you know, one more street in Alman Town. You know, when we didn't want to touch a mic, all of my Dunkirk followers, them start light up the place. Blah, 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 blah. I was singing that, boom. You know, that's something.
So that was your first impression then on Metro Media, and Sky Juice?
Yes, yes.
Things changed after that, of course, because you became a resident member of the sound system. So it would be you, Tanto,
yes, Peter Metro, Danny Dread, you know what I mean? Dr. C came back eventually, but you know, we didn't want to, we're done, the gritty in already, stamping already.
Now, just for those who would want to visualize, before you became a resident and you were singing on other sounds, you mentioned in the sound
Youth High Power.
How was that, visiting and trying to get the mic? How difficult was that?
All right, wasn't that bad for me because you know we didn't want my personality, you know, I think it has a whole lot to do with because I'm not too aggressive, so it's like my lay back pattern kind of make me just flow through. You know what I mean? And the sound owners, them always say, yeah, man, I go to youth, man, and I always get a blind. I can't complain. So it's like there was always this opportunity, always this open for me when I go around these sounds. I sang even on Stereo Mars.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
At that time,
at Mandeville.
At the time, who was the artist on Stereo Mars?
Super Cat, them and Burro Banton, them and Nicodemus, them. And as a little youth, you know, trainer sent for me because I come from Dunkirk. I want to trainer. That a Skeng family was lived in Dunkirk, so he said, yo, you have to come out, you know, and train a setting for me as a little youth.
As a little youth, trying to break hole in the industry, when does Wayne Wonder go home one night feeling like, yeah, man, there is some light at the end of the tunnel? What sound system do you get, or what opportunity do you seize that allows you to believe like, wow, it's happening?
It's happening. I have a couple of experiences because even with the Stereo Mars event, it's like me from all the way from Eastern Kingston, and then trainer send for me. I must have Stereo Mars that, you know, with Nicodemus and, you know what I mean, be a big artist and Stereo Mars. Boss has sent for me if I come sing a Clarendon. So, you know, the vibe they like, I say, yo, this huge, because boss me take go down there too, you know. You know what I mean? So, you know, say, you know, it wasn't a better rose thing. I took the bus and, you know, nice up the place. And, you know, I guess I came back with that mentality. I said, yo,
it's going to happen.
I want to do this, no? I want to do this. I want to do this.
Were there any other sound system moments in your career that you can say, yeah, man?
Metro Media, because, like, I remember, like, most of the artists were booked for, like, roll call 88. And then it's like I had the sound for myself because I think Peter Metro was on it, and it was me and Tanta Metro and Danny Dread, so I have the sound for the whole night. So it's like, man, I have so much play, you know what I mean? And it's like that night is like, say yes, it's like when you go work and you work the whole night and every rhythm that the DJs them, because you know the singer, dancehall principle is singer before DJ. So once they play the vocal and spin it over, you know, say, Tanta Metro or Danny Dread say, we ain't one in the place like, I would want to say me singer and me start the vibe. So it's like every rhythm and it's like cassette start, go out and, you know, the whole vibe. You know, so those are big moments.
So back in those days then, a singer had to be able to sing on anything that was played, correct?
Anything, because the selection, you can't predict the selection. You know, maybe tonight, him give more rubber dub. You know what I mean? You have to always ready. You have to always be ready. You know, so when the DJ bring you down, mentally, a song where you sing on a rhythm last night, you just know, say, all right, this song can fit on this rhythm tonight. You know what I mean? So it's like it keep you really sharp. You know what I mean?
Well, what's the process of that though? Like, how do you train for that? Is it just something that you just have to have?
Yeah, you have to have it. Trust me, because if you you just lapse, there's people in front of you. They're gonna say, no, wait, my dear, I'm not ready, I'm not sharp. So it's like
You might drop off at the rhythm.
exactly. So once a DJ says, singer, I wouldn't want to say any wonder. Me I got ready, and you're ready. Me I ready, me slow out already and ready. Oh yeah, you know I'm ready. You know what I mean?
When one is on the rise now, you're a resident DJ on Metro, resident vocalist on Metro Media.
Yes.
Who now becomes other singers that spring up, and your peers that become competitors to you somewhere along the line?
Well, I remember this youth named Sugar Candy. Yeah, Sugar Candy. You have a next little youth named Roland Triller. You know what I mean? But the only difference with me, is like my vision was like I wanted to be a recording artist.
Okay.
That's one of my main, because my dream was always to have that 45. It's like when I see all Dr. C them 45 come out and I see someone go call a box of them record, it's like, I said, when that day gonna come? You know what I mean? When that day gonna come? And that day came when Singing Melody introduced me to King Tubby's.
So you got the introduction to King Tubby's. You spent 3 years running the sound system. So you were pretty much fit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As a dance hall.
Of course, yeah, man.
You walk into King Tubby's, you record your first song.
Yeah.
Where does it go from there for you?
Well, that's where the ball started, because when I went there like one early morning, seeing, and no, King Tubby's looked for me like Singing Melody introduced, and so we know that is not a little youth from East or out of East I'm come from, and I always easy and stay like son. I did that all day, but a good little while too. Got me that every day. And one evening, I should say, King Tubby's got like something on my shoulder. So you would come 7:30 in the morning.
Out
of the blues. He's a man don't talk,
See.
If him not know him, not talk to you. King Tubby's. Seeing? And the man look at me and say, yo, come 7:30 tomorrow. And trust me, I was there 6:30 to 7 I did it. Seeing? I don't forget this. Pigo, engineer named Pigo record me. Old school style. Because King Tubby is set up. Draw the curtain and the money thing original. It's a recording studio that you make it work. The man have all pillars, sound dampers and
See.
you know what I mean? Draw the loaf and
No fancy thing.
no fancy thing. But when you hear it, oh my God. And that's where I get my first 45 to start walk with.
What was your first song?
Actually, I did a cover of Rick Ashley's Never Gonna Give You Up.
Oh, wow.
On them time you have the Courtney melody around the rhythm. So we say as King Tubby's artist, I say Jammies have the big rhythm, so King Tubby's they have a next version. So we are trying to get there. So I actually recorded on the King Tubby's version. And I started, I get my copy and I'll make the selector play it and I take it back. I'm gone somewhere else again the same night.
So you got
I do road one, yeah man, I have my special copy. I'm carry it and then beat it and remember you have the version.
Yes.
There are places that I pass through where them play my song and them say, we don't want to play live and spin it over. And come and touch them. I never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Forward.
Take back your record.
Say Zings when say blah blah man, say blah blah blah. You know what I mean? And I guess that just spur a whole energy and vibe, and it just propel me to just continue. And I continue. I did a next recording with me and Singing Melody. We did So Amazing next cover of Luther. At the time that was the
thing.
Forget Your Inner the Beast. You know what I mean? And we did that. And
let me ask you this. Was Singing Melody before you, or did you guys both at the same time?
No, Singing Melody, him just happened to have the opportunity for getting a show and start record before me still, but we about the same time, because he actually started recording before me.
He started recording before
Singing Melody and Triller You.
Before you?
Yeah.
But you guys pretty much kind of down
the same
era.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, you start recording. The name is ringing out. do you still go back to the sound systems, or do you say, I want more for Wayne Wonder?
It goes hand in hand, because when you start, you see the difference now. So when you start, you become a recording artist, and the selector can go so and take out your thing. You're a big artist. So you want more of that. You know what I mean? So it goes hand in hand, and you know, it's like you get more status now when you have your record.
See.
You know, so when you go on the sound, you know, so you got ear 2-piece, you got ear 45 plus 2-piece a dub. You know what I mean? Because as a resident singer, Metro Media full of Wayne Wonder, even before I start of record.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it does start add up and pile up.
Do you clash with Metro Media? Do you avoid those things? Like, what was
With
that?
other sounds?
Yeah, with other
nah,
sounds.
man, if I go in a certain territories and a clash thing, we're ready, man. Remember, say, Metro Media go all a country go play against a sound named Tyrant, man, in a Port Antonio, somewhere there, so, in a Portland. And for them have clash on the mind, so when we come, we have to ready up. So that's where you have to ready up for a dub plate style. You know, it's so easy because I done sing it for Metro Media, so if Sky Juice spin over the version, I'm ready.
You
I
just
have
change it to sound
I have it. I'll call them name too.
Whoa.
And call them name
So
too.
you spent your career, the early part of your career, in the midst of the sound system
exactly.
culture.
Yeah, man.
Because, and the reason why I asked you, because I've spoke to some vocalists where they were resident on sound systems, but when it came to the hardcore part of it, they didn't want to be involved, you know?
Well, as a singer, I have a mentality, I have a DJ mentality. If you notice, if butcher them, they on stage or killer them, who them can call up. Who anyone can come jump on show time, because I have the mentality from long time. You know what I mean?
Either way.
Either way. Yeah, man.
Give me some more. I know you mentioned Tyrant, but is there any other memorable competitions that you were involved in, whether win or lose, on Metro Media or any other sound system?
But we're clashing off with Youth High Power too, man. We clash against all Rambo Mango with Sanchez
Sanchez and Flower.
Yeah, man, Flower Gun them. Yeah, man.
What was that like?
Wicked vibe, man. Wicked vibe. Wicked vibe.
Because at the time, was Sanchez was still on the come up.
Yeah, man. But him the out there, him have enough song too.
See.
You know, so we know, say, yo, him loaded, you know, so when we are going up verse, we are go up a Whitehall, we have to ready up, man.
Were you and Sanchez ever rivals in the game at any given time? Was the competition ever thick between you? Cause you're a top singer, he's a top singer. Una have a catalog of hits from the same era.
Sure, me and Sanchez, you know, funny enough, me and Sanchez are always cool, you know. We never have a body around Sanchez, you know, because it's like, I guess we just have a respect for each other. You know what I mean? Because enough people say, it's like, oh, we anyone and Sanchez. Me and Sanchez have worked together. We have an album. We did an album half and half.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like 2 parts, part 1 and part 2. So me and him always have a good relation. You know, even Pinchers was before we too, but Pinchers never really.
Pinchers and Sanchez had been.
I know. You know, but me kind of did. You know what I mean? 'Cause only one time, Pinchers, he never really said on the bad still. He must say him leave waiting for a wonder. In a one song, but we don't sit up. We never pay it no mind still.
Now, let's step away. I know we're talking about sound system culture. Everything stems from the sound system culture, but
exactly.
we started to see, you know, in our young age, and I can remember going to Sting and all of these big stage shows as a youth and seeing you perform.
Yes.
And it wasn't like you were opening the show, you were in prime time, you know, prime time slots. But
true.
During your time, your come up to, there was a sense of friendly rivalry amongst all artists, not only singers and singers, but the DJ them too.
True.
And everybody who went on stage, go hard just because they had to.
They had to.
Pincher set a tone like his thing was, yo, me nah sing over no song, so I want to stay original. There were people like you and Sanchez and Singing Melody who did covers but also did your own songs as well.
True.
Who would you say came the closest in your time to be a competitor for you, whether friendly or not, as an artist?
You know, funny enough, still me and Chilla, you them and sing really always got it still, like, but we still, you know, maintain a
friendly.
But sometimes and check this out. Sometimes we are clash too. I remember we passed through stuff where we are clash still, but still Chilla you are sing, but me and Singing Melody I sing harmonies for the song them, and me I sing and them I sing harmonies. Liquor Kirk, if you know what you remember that thing.
Yes, I remember.
89.
I don't remember
When we
what
come
year
up in
it
the
was.
early morning when the time was running out.
See.
And the singer they
And
never
everybody
work
had to
yet.
come out one time.
Check out the vibe.
Right.
Sanchez a sing, me a sing harmony, Triller you a sing harmony, Little Kirk a sing
So
harmony.
there was a different camaraderie.
Yeah. When it wasn't like that thing them like where the man am going with no like, you know, real bloody a pop off thing and chaos. It was not. Like when we leave the stage, we are brethren same way, man.
You played major, and I don't know if people give you the credit for it, but I'm giving you the credit for it because it's not something that should go unspoken about. You played a major role in dancehall as far as the vocal thing goes. I know that there were monsters also, Sanchez, we spoke of Pinterest, but you were also one of those artists that excel. Higher than many who played the game, because let's put it this way, we have some good singers in there, but not all of them were able to excel to the heights that you excelled. I don't remember what year it was, and I don't know if many people know this. The first time I saw Bourgeois on the stage, it was you.
I call him up on Sting 1991.
Called him out on stage, and at that time, you could have done that because of the caliber of artist you were.
And normally for a singer, normally you see a DJ call up another DJ.
Right.
But for a singer, for call up a DJ, you know what I mean? It kind of rare, but it's like when you wonder, I always have that type of vibe. It's like, I listen enough vocal, but a DJ vibe me. Like my first experience with Seburo Band and DJ, I thief out of my yard. My father was police, you know, so you know, say, them dance all thing, they me thief out and go dance. I beer things happen the next day. Be a chaos, but I take the risk. I'm say Burabant and a DJ upon Jaro. And like it does blow my mind.
So did you have, were you, I know that you do surprise, which is your ultimate.
Then that, you know.
So did you want to be an artist, like a DJ first, or?
No, I was always a singer. But like my brother in a youth were growing me still, named DV. Him just introduced me to the whole catalog, archives, foundation, dancehall, long before me know sounds like socialist roots. Them say them sounds they just gonna play for one set of political party. Right. Them not go in on the other. And it's like it open my mind to all different type of the foundation sound. It make me know the DJs and hear them on them resident sound. You know, like the U Roy, the U Brown, you know what I mean? Ranking Joe. It's like, as a youth, I get all of them knowledge there, and I retain them. So it's like, I love it so much. I want to hear it more and more, so I crave it.
So is that something that you use to complement your craft, or is it something that you just wanted to use to extend the knowledge of?
I just gravitate towards it, and I guess, as the time goes by, I just want to be, it's like I'm a student at the game then. So I just always want to know. And and feed on it and research on it, and I end up sharing those archives with a lot of these artists after too, like Bojo, and them come up on my yard, and make them hear something, and I say, John, no, for real, Baby Sham take all my archives and I return them to. You know what I mean? Them type of way. So it's like, I always.
So basically, you extend the knowledge and let your peers know how important the sound system culture is to where they're coming from.
Yeah.
Now, if you had to pick two artists of all times from the sound system culture that you would say would be your favorites, who would those two sounds? They have to be sound system artists, though.
All right, trust me. For dancehall DJ, Early B.
The Doctor.
Early B. Some it's like him whole style and him lyrics them make sense. Him never is a DJ from that time. Cause so some DJ from them time them just go with you see me, not easy, that easy.
Yes.
But Early B technique was like him a tell his stories and him a put it, and when we go back and look on the the reading, the writings are the real thing. And if him put it in a song, him tell learn for drive. And him a give it the lyrics. Everything when you go in the car and get ready, you fix the rear view mirror, you check you set your seat, everything
is in the song.
Is in the song. So that capture me, For dancehall singer now, when I say Barrington Levy, I one of my favorite dancehall singer. Like for live because I know him I listen him from the Volcano era, so it's like, and him sound sweet, same way that knocked me away. If you say, him sound exactly like the record. You know what I mean? That knocked me away.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get to Barrington lately.
Favorite song of all times, and you can't say Metro.
No, I'm not saying to me though. You know, say, I'm not lie. Jara, cause I see somewhere with Jara dub them, it give me, I guess it reached me. Like when we see all Ainsley, a mix and you hear it. Cause I remember it's a cassette them time. So it's like, there was something about it. So Jara really, Jara dragged me into this. Cause I say, a Bourbon and I say on Jara.
Sing.
You know what I mean? I say Yellow Man pan Aces. Your Aces were the first sound system where on top of the box them have a siren.
Yes, the lights and so forth.
Yeah. So it's like, but me definitely get to Jara. There was something about Jara selection, and Jara draw some Don Carlos from my way. As youth, just I want to be an artist.
Was there a sound that you ever craved to perform on that you got the chance to perform on and you were like, yeah?
As I say, Steramars.
Steramars.
You know, I eventually I sing Panjara too. For that song where, yo, I was there, I want to hold this mic.
See.
I can't forget them grey box there. You know, so I basically fulfill, you know, my dreams.
How do you feel your career today and everything that you've accomplished? How much of it would you say was credited to the early training with the sound system culture?
It does, definitely, because it does get you sharp and keep you ready, you know, because sound system is that's where basically, like, say you're an athlete or you're a football player, you know, you get up, you go training for a big match.
See.
So for me to be on the sound system night in, night out, and then I get the chance to do a big stage show, you know what I mean? So I just look at it that way, like it does prepare me. So when I'm not behind the sound, I get the chance to be that artist, you know, it definitely helped me in every way.
When it came to the sound system culture, and as an artist, how, and this is something that we speak about all the time, and it's an argument that is debatable. How important was your appearance as an artist back in your time compared to how it is now?
No, well, you know, I guess image was always everything, because it's how you look at it, because it could be a singer where when you see me, I'm clean, but I might think that, but at the same time, then I saw them have a more gangster image, but him as a singer and him sing sweet.
Right.
So image is everything, but it's not everything, if you understand what I say. It's how you present it, you know, and you can just, you know, it's just how you present it, yeah, man.
So, it depends on...
You know, it's complicated, you know.
There's a little complication with it.
Yeah.
Basically, you have to have the character to bring off whatever, however you're trying to present
Exactly.
yourself.
Because my approach to it was, I said, yeah, man, we don't want to sing for the girls, we don't want to love a singer. But if it comes to clash time, you know, the singer can turn on the love song them and bust them head too. You know what I mean? Sound class style. So there again, it keep you sharp, it keep you versatile. You know what I mean?
Speaking of turning around the songs, and I wanted to ask you this before you go, the dubplate culture.
Right,
You've also played a huge role in the dubplate culture. How long did it take for you to start doing dubplates?
Doing dubplates? As I say, I remember I cut dubplates for Youth High Power, so I actually start getting the idea about recording, because I actually cut plate for sound before I start record.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I have an idea, you know, how the recording thing go. So that play a big part of it. You know, I never even check it like that, because I actually start doing dubplates before, you know, physical records.
Record. Were you the type of artist, like a lot of your peers, that went down to, you know, a stationary studio and you hung out and everybody knows, say, boy, if they want advice of anyone that them down a jamming time, their arrows
right.
Well, were you one of those artists, or you weren't really heavily in the dubplate thing like that? A man want you them just call
them find me. Them always find me, say, but like them know, so we don't want to come from East still. So somehow you will get word, and them always come find you. So I'm gonna come all the way east, cause there wasn't any studio in Eastern Kingston. Long after the arrows come, you know what I mean?
See.
But before that, we have to go Waterhouse. You have to go Scorpio. See, but once a man want dub plate, man, and immediate thing, them a shut the place, man. Them a come find you and then carry go studio and record it. But when you get in it now, you know what I mean? Like, when I have a session, I say, I go, Jammy's go record. I made it for the whole day. Sound man come in and you end up doing dub plate, you end up recording. You might move again and you end up somewhere, so I do the same thing again. Me I record for Tubbies, me I do dub plate. Some man come from England and want some plate. You know what I mean? Go up a Scorpio, the same thing. So it's like, it's a movement.
Did you travel with any songs? Like I've heard, you know, when I'm speaking to some of the artists from your time, they speak of maybe going away on their you know, hometown song. So maybe they might go to England with Metro Media for a month. And
Oh, yeah, man, yeah, man.
Did you
yeah,
do
man,
that
yeah,
stuff
I travel with Metro.
You travel with Metro?
Travel with Metro before, man. We travel with Metro. Yeah, man, like we go Canada. We go Canada with Metro. Because the first time I actually fly to Canada, I go Canada with Metro, I go Cayman with Metro. Some of the other little islands them too, you know, but I really never really start travel the right way until, you know,
You started recording.
penthouse, I reach a penthouse. That's when, you know, my thing take a total
So
different turn.
and let's talk about that. When you get to penthouse,
Yeah.
are you kind of, you know, moving along from the sound system culture and now becoming an artist?
Because it was changing still at the time. Because there wasn't, by what I'd say 89, going into the 90s, it's like that higher, when anyone that for sing on a sound was kind of,
Dying out.
yeah, so it's more selectors taking it over now. You know what I mean? So that's when I get to spend more time in the studio. But at the same time, if Metro Media play a country, you know, me still Metro Media sing and Jimmy will call me once me available and me I going, but it start change.
So the lack of sounds needing live artists
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of pushed
Push,
you
yeah.
to penthouse.
Yeah.
When you got to penthouse, who was there?
All right, when I before Penthouse, I should say Pick Out, because Pick Out recorded my first album. You know what I mean? I did my first album for Pick Out, right? And then Pick Out went to England, and you know, as an artist, you need a producer.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I end up start search again and end up Penthouse. So I go Penthouse one day, you know, I hear about the studio. I don't remember who told me about the studio. I said, yo, nice like a studio. They don't on Slipe Road there, Slipe Road, 56 Slipe Road. So when I went there now, I see a youth, and I say, you know that youth here, you know. And I said, you name Schoolie? You used to go Franklin Town? And I said, yeah, man, I used to go Franklin Town primary. I used to go Clancarty primary. But I know him because Franklin Town didn't have a Boy Scout. So Dave Kelly joined Clancarty Scout. But me never joined Clancarty Scout, me joined St. Michael's.
Okay.
But Jamboree time, we link up. When every scout come together. So I said, I know what you there. And that was it. I know the resident engineer, I him of the place, I him of the key.
See.
When Jeremy gone foreign, I him of the key. So at this time I start record every day. That was like my 9 to 5. When I go penthouse, I can't wait until tomorrow for come. For us going for listen rhythm and record. Listen rhythm and record.
And you were able to work with Dave and Tony Kelly at the time.
Exactly.
And everything else is history.
Yeah, and at the same time I still have Bobby Digital. For give him credit.
You got some good hits from him.
Yeah, man, Bobby, sit down with me. Because at the time, remember, I said it move fast, you know. And for a producer, sit in with you and you know, and make you do it properly, that rare. That was rare. Because you don't know, you have producers and you have producers.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I was fortunate to drop amongst producers. You know what I mean? Where I look upon it on a bigger picture.
So were you the first artist at Penthouse?
I was the first Penthouse artist that actually signed with Penthouse. You know, Germany used to work with like Nana McLean, Master Griffiths, Barry Salmon. So when me come there now, me was actually the first Penthouse artist.
You were the artist signed
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Penthouse. And who comes after you?
Then Tony Cotirang again, Tony Rebel, Apache Scratchy. You know, then long after then Bojo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it correct? Because there's so many. See, the Buju Banton story is so warped because everyone takes credit for Buju's getting to Penthouse. You know what I mean? I spoke to another artist and he was saying that he was the one who discovered Buju. and brought Buju to Donovan. How did Buju get to Penthouse? If you don't mind me asking.
All right. My recollection of Buju being to Penthouse, like every day, stable. I went to, Buju used to go around with Red Rose. Buju used to record for, what's his name again? Damn. Rai Francis. Buju used to record for. More, I know of Buju because Stumpy was an engineer at Penthouse, and Stumpy always tell me, so them have a song named Stamina that day, a mash up Portmore. I never know Buju personal them time, but I know the song. You know what I mean? But I met Buju at Winston Riley record store, in downtown. Pick up some money from Winston Riley. It was a Friday evening, me and Frankie Sly. So we had a dance for go Clarendon. So him overheard me tell Winston Riley say, me I go country tonight. So I say, you go country, I can't come. But I don't know, sir, you know, because I know if him name or I'm Buju man, you know. So Sly look for me and I say, yeah man, I wish where you live. And I say, Red Hills Road man. Just go, driving a parking and just ask anybody which part Buju want and live. And pick him up the night, head to Clarendon. And I do my thing and I call him up. I call up Sly, call up him, on the Punani rhythm. And I mash up the place. I patch scratch it up on the shoulder. Mash up the place. From there, so me and Buju start par. Seeing? And from there, so every time me wake up, them time I have like a 2-door Civics. And me go pick up Buju at Park Lane every day and carry Buju at Penthouse. When Jermaine come to Penthouse, Jermaine don't know Buju.
Oh, he was just there.
He was on tour with Cutty Ranks.
See.
Jeremy didn't know Buju. And we bring him in and make him start record. See? Record. I don't know who else bring him in, but when I tell about my assistants, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And we bring me and Frankie Sly. See? And we go pick him up at Park Lane. We go pick him up at Park Lane. And bring him come. And we and Dave start work with him. When Buju voice most of the song them at Penthouse, Jeremy wasn't there. Jeremy never knew nothing about Buju. When Jeremy come back off tour with Cutty Rankin, Buju have him foot on Jeremy wall. And Jeremy go and bad and cuss him out and disrespect him. And we say, no man, no artist man. See? And when him hear him, the song them, what we record already, him change his mind and sign him. I didn't have a physical signature upon Penthouse. It's just a verbal thing. Buju have a physical. That me I make you know. So who said them bring him come there? Them don't know the story there.
if you from sound system, from the beginning of your career, sound system culture to today, is there anything that if you could you would do over, or would you have done everything the same way you've done it?
It's just, you know, the culture was there, man. I'm just, you know, happy I got the opportunity to be a part of it because it's special, yo. This is somewhere many youth, it saves so much lives. It gets so much youth out of the poverty where they can help others. It does so much for me. I don't do anything else. You know, this thing what me do, carry me around the world. And because some countries where I don't even know to pronounce the name, I have to say, how you pronounce this again? You know what I mean? So I cherish it, and I wouldn't change it for the world, yo. I wouldn't change it. You know?
Soundchat TV, Wayne Wonder, definitely a historical contribution that he has made to the music overall.
And I could go on, the full has never been told.
Wayne Wonder.